So let's talk about dinner. We know that we should not eat late, right? Because if we eat dinner later in the evening, then it's going to stay in our stomach. It's going to sit there. It's going to affect our sleep. It's going to affect our metabolism. So you want to make sure that you get a good, healthy dinner at a really good time. And for everybody, that's going to be different. For everybody like me, it's going to be a struggle to fit in all of those needs, especially if we have kids and we're trying to go to the gym and family schedules. It can get hectic. So what am I going to say? Plan out what your goals are for the week, what you're going to eat, what it's going to take to get that prepared. What can you do in an Instapot or a crock pot? What can you throw in the oven? What can you prepare ahead of time? What can you have in the freezer to pull out? I shared with you the lunches, how we love to make lunches and or meals, bigger meals, and if we have leftovers, we'll stick them in the freezer, or if we have leftover ingredients, we'll stick them in the freezer. Prepare for that. Sometimes we can make double, triple batches and use the excess into the freezer, cooked or not, to be able to pull things out quickly. So find what works for you guys, and get a plan going. Get a meal plan going. I love Pinterest for that. You can easily search whatever your diet perimeters are, what you're looking for, and be able to come up with some meal plans. Some are out there that are free, that will include shopping lists and recipes and time management and all of that. I just love to go, ooh, that looks good, and then plan that into my week. So plan yourself out some meals. Some of my favorites are soups. I love soups and chilies, and we found how to incorporate those into our diet, following the things that we want to do with a paleo and Whole30 and ketogenic lifestyle. And like I said, I kind of personally jump between the three of them, kind of all falling within Whole30 paleo. We've cut out beans and just put really good chunks of onions and peppers and tomatoes into the chili to kind of replace the beans. And it kills me because the beans were my favorite part of chili, but we still have something that's really good, really satisfying, really chunky, and it's great. Everybody in the house still loves it. Soups are a really great way to clean out the fridge and get all of that going. You could throw a lot of random things together and make a really good soup with a high quality chicken stock, or beef stock, or vegetable stock. We love to do lots of steak and grilled chicken, and cast irons are really great to keep down on a lot of what you need. Salt, pepper, or some really good seasoning on a piece of meat, and saute that up, and get some really good vegetables going. We've given you lots of recipes in the past on how to incorporate essential oils in vegetables and how to make them just really pop and be fun and flavorful. Find what your favorite things are, stock the fridge. Sometimes you don't need to have a plan. We're not going to have this tonight. We're just going to, what meat do we have ready? What vegetables do we have ready? Always put that with a big salad. Eat your salad first at the beginning of your meal, because that's going to be what fills up most of your stomach, right? Drink a nice tall glass of water right before dinner. That's going to help. And then you can put those quality proteins and fiber and all of that into your body. So tell us what your favorite go-to healthy meal is. Tonight, mine on the side of healthy, but we're doing a mojo garlic and citrus and cilantro marinated pork, and then I stuff it with a piece of ham, a little bit of Swiss cheese, and a pickle, and it's a Cuban pork chop. We're going to do that with some yuca. And instead of a fried, we're going to bake it and make that a little bit healthier that way. And those are really great options. Last night we had steak and mushrooms and arugula. That's really what you see a lot of my family doing. We'll do a lot of stews and soups, especially it's really cold where I'm at right now. And then a lot of grilled meats. And we stockpile those. We'll make extra, and my husband likes to call it snacking meat, but then after 2 or 3 days of cooking, we can just go in and do a fridge clean out, especially if we want to go to the gym. We can just eat odds and ends of the things that we've had over the last couple days and fuel our bodies with really good, clean foods. So I really hope that these tips and tricks helped you finding this lifestyle that works for you, and how to incorporate all of these tips really will help. And food does not have to be boring on a clean lifestyle. There's some really great recipes. If you were looking at raw, vegan, vegetarian, cutting out the meat, or cutting out the processed foods, or cutting out the carbs, there's tons out there, and they're so good. There's so many recipes. It's a bit of a mind switch, bit of a breaking the habits, but you can recreate even your most favorite comfort foods in a clean way. Just a little bit of research. The internet is at our fingertips. Pinterest is at our fingertips. And you can really, really prepare and plan to have really great weeknight meals 7 days a week. All right, guys.